All right, so today we're going to go through on how to use multiple bots inside of one thread. So generally speaking, I recommend you always start with the bot of the person that you're going to be using, that you're going to be writing content for. And I'll show you why that is in just a second. So the first thing, we're going to kind of introduce what we're doing today. So today we're going to be working on on creating a blog for Funneltopia. And we're just going to let it talk. I don't really care what it says right now. In this case, because this is my bot, it actually is producing content. So you might want to say, hey, don't do anything yet. We're going to be, we're going to move forward. So I'm going to actually stop this. Don't do anything yet. Just reply with okay. And it should just reply with okay. All right, and now I'm going to tag this here, and we're going to, we can use this prompt here. So help create, and this is the prompt from that bot here. And so I come back here, I tag it again because I left it. And I'm just going to say, hey, help me create. And we're talking to this other bot, and it's going to use my context to do that. So the main keywords are, and maybe I want to do keyword research. So if I haven't done keyword research, I could do keyword research with another bot. And actually, so this is where I could come in and go here and keyword research. Come up with keywords, my website. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pin this to the sidebar. I'm going to come back over here. Where is it? Lost my other thread. There it is. So that, and then if it's not showing up, like it's not showing up right now, you do have to say hi in here. It doesn't matter. We don't really care. Then we can come back over to our other, and you sometimes have to refresh. And there it is. Now it shows up. It only shows the top 5, the last 5 used or so. So you got to do that, right? So help me find for my website, https://funneltopia.io. My competitors are ClickFunnels, HubSpot, Go High Level, Podium, Kartra, and Kartra. Our primary avatar are realtors and real estate investors. Some of the niche systems that use this are systems. Our avatar boss, KB core, oh. I'm trying to remember what some of these other ones are. Anyways, I can, we'll leave it there, and then it can help me come up with them. And then I can come back here and say, using the keywords above for my website, yes://phone.topia.io. And then I probably even want to pick one of these. Come up with a topical authority site structure. Right, and so then it's going to look through the above and kind of come up with a series of blogs and pillar pages that they would want to do. And what I'm going to show you here as well, which is really important. So this will come up in just a moment, where it's not going to finish, right? There's basically too much information, and it's probably not going to finish it. So you'll be able to take this and then run with it. And you'll need to type in continue instead of clicking the continue button. So that's just a really important key factor when you're doing this. I'll go ahead and pause while let this load. So it's not done yet, but just to kind of point this out, so like right here, it's like ClickFunnels versus Go High Level, which is the best for realtors. This doesn't work for us because, these are comparing our competitors together. I mean, I guess there's a way to make that work, but probably not, right? That's probably not what we want to do. Now, again, as you see here, so where it says continue generating, you do not want to click this when you have one of these tagged. It will not process properly. You want to start from, so continue from the top of number 6, pillar page, and you might even just copy this, right? So you just copy this, right? So continue from here, basically, and it'll restart it sometimes. Most of the time, it'll just do it over again, which is what I wanted to do. And then once this is all done, then we can go to the next one, and we can kind of copy and paste and have it all built out in one. And once you're all said and done with this, which I'll go ahead and let this finish out, and we'll do like the first article. All right, so now it's finished processing. Now I can come in here and I'm just going to pick the last one here. This is just for demonstration purposes. But I'm going to come in, I'm going to tag the next one, which in this case, I like using this one. So create a long form blog article outline with sections, descriptions in each section, subsections with descriptions in each subsection, bullet points and sub-bullet points in each subsection, bullet points with short descriptions and in each subsection, and sub-bullet points with short descriptions in each bullet point, so that there are 4 labels, each with descriptions. This outline should be able to write a 3,000 to 5,000 word SEO optimized blog article. We're going to create an article about, and then we're going to do this one. Alright, so I'm seeing that it's doing headings. So do not include labels on sections, subsections, bullets, or sub-bullets. There we go. Oh, and as you see here, let me start this again. So I edited this, and it brought it back to the main bot. So what I'm going to come in here and do is I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to say reply with OK. And then I'm going to come back down here. I'm going to paste this in. And it'll start again with the proper bot. All right, and so this will go ahead and process. I'll give it a pause while it's processing. All right, so it created an article outline. I haven't actually read through this. I don't know if this is good or not. If it wasn't good, obviously, you'd review this, research it, do all that sort of stuff. I'm just, for the sake of this presentation, I'm going to assume what it wrote was good. And now I'm going to say this, if it didn't, I would tell it, hey, this needs to be fixed or whatever, and have it do it over again. But now I'm going to say this looks great. Go ahead and write a fully SEO optimized blog article that's 3,000 to 5,000 words long, and 1 second. All right, so 3 and fully SEO keyword optimized keyword using the outline above. All right, so something like that, and then I'm going to let it process. And again, if you get to the place where you have the continue button, instead of clicking the button, you're going to write the word continue. I'll go ahead and pause while this processes. All right, so it's finished writing this article, and as you see here, it stopped midway through, and so I said, hey, continue writing from, and then the most recent header section of this article. And this looks like a pretty decent long-form article. Again, I haven't actually read the content. This is something that you would do to validate it's correct. And the next stage in this is only possible with our GPTs, with our brand bots, the AI brand bot that we create. And so this is my AI brand bot, the Hawk Mikado 2.0 AI brand bot. From here, I can have it rewrite this content. So this article looks great. I want you to rewrite it in my voice. Keep it fun and engaging. SEO can be a boring topic if not talked about correctly. So make sure to make it to keep the reader hooked in and having fun with it. Make sure to write it with all SEO optimized headers and tags. Include locations for any. Yeah, I think that's good. That could possibly be better, but we're just gonna run through it and then we'll see what it produces. I'll go ahead and pause while this makes the article. All right, so it's finished. Now it did shorten it quite a bit, so I'd probably come back in and edit it. And because I'm not using another GPT, I'm not tagging it on another GPT, I can just actually edit it. So make sure to keep the length the same. The article should be between 3,000 and 5,000 words. I think it just added the capital H into my dictionary, but okay. So we'll run it again and see what it does. All right, so we're building the final version. And I just want to point out here that this one has the continue button. And because of the fact that this is in the main bot, you can and you should click the continue button in this case. So just keep that in mind as you're doing this. You're clicking it when it's when you're in the original bot. You can't click it when you're using a tagged bot. You can and should click it when you're using the main bot. One other thing that I noticed, and this is probably, again, I didn't look through this, so I'm just seeing this as the final version is coming out. You got this like bullet point with sub-bullet points, but it doesn't have, like, it should have multiple sub-bullet points. Like, it's just one bullet. It probably shouldn't be it should just be like a section, right? So this would probably be something you'd format or change the format. And go from that. But check this out, right? So, all right, real estate rockstar. You're probably wondering, is SEO even worth it for real estate? It's like asking if you should put gas in your car before a road trip. It's just fun. It's creative. Now maybe the angle is kind of snarky, which is I have a kind of a snarky tone sometimes, so it ends up working out. But if this wasn't the right snark, then you could just come down to the bottom and click this regenerate button, and it would regenerate another version. Now sometimes I do notice that, like this right here. Okay, so stop. It's not doing the headers right, and it actually did that the first time around as well. It didn't do the headers and tags, so it only got kind of part of the prompt. So I just stop it and restart it. If it does it too many times, then I will edit the actual post and do it. But look, there we go. It got a header. This is a little smaller than what it probably should be, but there you go. Let's face it, SEO can be dry. You probably yawned through articles that drone on about keywords and algorithms, right? It's kind of fun. Like it also points out the fact that they're like, fuck, I don't really want to be doing this. I don't want to really be reading this, but I need to, and so if they come here, hopefully this is taking light to the fact that they feel this droning on about it, right? So I like this version, and this whole process up to this point has taken about 30 minutes, including the initial keyword research and everything. So just keeping that in mind. And then, as you go through further and further down the process, each additional article takes less and less time to do. And that's the great part about this. Now, to take it one step further, after this, you could run it through a couple tools to help eliminate and get rid of the AI components, but it should have a lot less AI. It should sound a lot less like AI than others do, because of the fact that, one, we're using multiple bots to create this and generate this, and two, we're using my bot, which is specifically designed to write and sound like me, and sound, have my colloquialisms, have all that sort of stuff in it. And yeah, there you go. So that's how you'd go through and create this. Then obviously this gets taken and published in Funneltopia, and you're able to create some epic content using this. Now, if you don't have your AI brand bot created, they are very complex. There's literally, just for your section of the content, it's usually, if we're creating it for an individual, it's somewhere between 40 to 80 pages of personalized content that we create with our clients. And then that also includes all of our structures, frameworks, SOPs, all that sort of stuff is also added into it, so that it knows how to create the most powerful content possible that will ultimately help increase conversions. So if you're interested in learning more about that, go to aibrandbot.com and take a look at that. Until next time, have a blessed day.